What's up, you guys? Alright, so time to cover Bitcoin. First off, I'm gonna start off with the monthly candle. Something I want to point out real quick. I've been mentioning this for the last 2 weeks, or point out for the last 2 weeks. This is your buying area. These are months right here, so we've been in this month area for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost half a year. The fact that we've been breaking constantly, and even to a point where we broke prices that we never broke before, and went as low this month alone, went as low as 49,000. We could have held that area if the market was really gonna go down. It would have done it so, especially after having that crazy drop. And also, yeah, just the prices will be hanging and everything. Okay, so just pay attention how this area right here, and I should have some sort of box or bullshit around it. This was the area that we need to maintain that we broke. It's a weekly right here, and right here we have a month. So the goal for this week is just to stay in this week right here. This from 61,169 to 60,880. And then just to test it out, not to test it out, but just so you're aware of it, in case we do break, this will be the next area right here, especially because you're in the monthly. So this area right here is important from this month to hold. But primarily, this is your area that you want to pay. This is what we really want to hold. This would be like our, hey, get ready for another dump type of thing. This is more of a, alright, cool, we're still on the path. Okay, from there, I'm gonna go to the weekly. Notice how also for the last month almost we've been creating support in this region. If we were really dumping, we would have had this close below here, and I have a hard time breaking up, bouncing above this area here, and then that would really leave traders panicking and people selling more of their Bitcoin and their coins. So they really wanted to empty your pockets, they would have gone for this, maintain it down here in this region for a couple of days, maybe 2 days, maybe a whole day. And so people start panicking and dumping and whatnot. But the fact that you keep closing above this area right here, this was your key area to pay attention to as it dropped, or this was this week, yeah. So I probably did a box right here too, seeing as a weekly. Let's see, right there, I saw it already, right there. So I have a box from 58,151 to 58,732, and I even have a little note saying we can't drop this box. So the fact that we dropped this box, was it yesterday? And we were then recovering. That's what I said. And see, I think we dropped it and we were holding it. On top of that, we're also on a trend. I'll show you the trend right now. Well, first of all, we're on two trends. We have this weekly trend. Let me show you it. You see how this trend starts from right here, stretches out, touches right here, and it's currently testing it right now. On top of that, let me check something real quick. 3 weeks ago, so even 3 weeks ago, we test the 50 Fibonacci on the weekly. That's very important. Again, the higher you go on these candles, the more important it is. So the fact that on a 12 or on a weekly, we came down, when was it? August 5th, Monday through Friday, we ended up going down here. And this was the area, I guess, when we went down to the 50s, probably not. No, probably not. So, anyway, so the fact that we ended up touching here, it was very crucial. We could have stopped right here, especially with this weekly resistance. You see that box right there popping up? So right here, as the market went down, it would then have a hard time breaking through these weeklies right here. These right here, especially these right here, especially this area right here. It would have had a hard time. It would have been bouncing, rejecting, and then continue going on down. Or just getting stuck here, maybe wicking, keep going down, wicking, keep going down, getting closer, and then falling down. That would have made the market more panicking. People would have been selling like crazy. Alright, so something I want to point out, like, well, I don't think we're gonna keep on falling anytime soon, especially dramatically. That's why if it dropped yesterday, I was like, yeah, pay it, wait up, don't go yet. I told the homie, don't go yet on the buy because the market just dropped. Let it breathe, let it do its own thing. You know, if anything, pay attention to later on. I forgot what time I told them, and so I took a look at it today. I was like, oh, okay, Ethereum is looking strong, Bitcoin's looking strong. It's the way they're forming, the way in the boxes that they're in, the way that they closed the night at 2 a.m. and where it's in. Watch, I'll show you right now. So anyways, notice this. Also, we're on this trend line that we keep rejecting from. Right on top of that, we're on this daily trend line. And this daily trend line, and I'm not gonna lie, this trend line was originally, because you're always trying a new trend. So this trend line was originally from, I believe, here. Yeah, we'll stretch out like this. So touch it, touch it, touch it, and then finally we start breaking and having trouble with it. So that canceled that, I took it out, and then I put the main one, I stretch it out. Another thing with these candles, you can find all kinds of trends because that's how your mind works or whatnot. But so anyway, so notice how I knew we were gonna do that shit. There you go. So then notice how you reject it, close above it. That's why too. When I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. We're not following. We're rejecting first of all everything. Staying inside, going back inside this box right here. Hold on, move this. Staying inside that blue box was important. On top of that, the most important was this monthly. But actually the most important was this one. But after it broke that, this would have been your indicator. If it broke it and it continued going back up or went back up in this region, that would have fucking also warned you, hey, we're gonna start going back up because we're going to that special box. And we couldn't drop it. Watch, let me show you. Because this is the main area that I've been holding this whole time. Like the main area of the so the main area is right here, but for the weekly it would have been down there. So you would have gone on a sweeter spot. That's why paying attention to this area was crucial, because this was your sweet spot, whether it be for a buy or for a sell, especially when it recovers and it goes back to the same area again. Alright, so another thing is, this is a daily. So yesterday the market came down and it did what it did and it closed here at 2 in the morning. So that let me know as the market then does its own thing. Once it comes to this area here again, it's gonna do this. It's gonna then create a double top, because you had this is where we started. This is where we stopped. Then the market did its own thing, and as it was dropping, all of a sudden it comes up, and then this turns green. See? that turns green, and there you have it. You have a double top, meaning that there's a strong support, and then normally double tops the market reverse and go on top. But so that's why. Anyways, so you go to a 12-hour candle, more bullishness. The fact that this is where we close at 2 in the morning. My bad, you guys. There's another one right here. 12-hour candle. Anyway, so the fact that we were holding this area, so then I would then box it up from here to here. That way, when the market comes up or whatever, I'm going to buy right here. I'm gonna take it off for now, but just so you can visually see it, cause that's how I like watching it visually. So when it comes up in here, be like, oh, it's inside that box and so, and that way I don't gotta go back and forward with which box is this. It's in the 1 hour candle, 2 hour candle. So to identify it, I will go. It's a 12-hour candle, so it goes yellow. The inside could be any color. I'm gonna do green. That makes a difference. So then you go to your 8-hour candle. Right here there was a box forming. You had this one going down. It closes here. Which next one starts here. So you have your double top. Your double bottom. Your resistance. You have this one closing here. So it's now your support. You then box it down because the next one is gonna be testing it. As you can see, you can't really see it, but see how it went down. So that again, that lets me know that as it goes down, because it's 8 hours, of course, at some point before the 8 hour comes up, and if it's whatever, however it's forming, and we stop going and we start, my bad, 8-hour candle, and we start going up, we're going back up here. This means that this then is gonna turn this candle green, and this box is going to form. Normally for a box you need 3 candles. You're the one that starts it, the one that creates the resistance, depending how it's coming. Till they came from the bottom. The second one then lets you know where the resistance at, and then the third one would from there it stays in there, whatnot. Same thing was happening with the Nasdaq, but it was opposite. It was started from the upside. It created 2 double tops. It created it created two resistance because it came from the top, so it stopped, and then the next one started, did its own thing, stopped somewhere here. So that's why when I saw the Nasdaq in the monthly candle, that's when I was like, oh, there's a box forming, and it's most likely how we're rallying right now. It's gonna complete it. And anyways, so back to this. So then I will go to my 4-hour candle. Alright, so notice how it creates support right here and everything. This was your box, this is your area right here. On top of that, I just noticed that this is a weekly right here. So normally on the weekly it's very hard to drop down. That's why these 4-hour candles had a hard time breaking through this weekly right here. So that too would have let me know, hey, this is important if we go up because it's a weekly and we still have 4, 5, 6 hours to this 12-hour count to continue. We most likely will then start going back up, whether it be 4, 5, 6 in the morning, or just to be aware of all that shit that you gotta be aware of, or at least my brain. Then let me go down. Let me break this down. Won't find any 4-hour candles. So notice where the candle is up breaking on. Notice how it stops right there in the weekly. Starts right there in the daily. Notice how it closes right inside this box and then touches this monthly. So that's why these prices lines are important or whatnot. These candles tend to react to it. So anyways, back to where we were. So then I will go down to my next fork. See, all this right here was telling you. All this was telling you, hey, we're about to go up. This was a fake out. You can see the trend that I put it now. And I'll show on my video on my shorts. And normally traders, they'll see this. before this happened. So you have these candles right here, and in the tall small time frame, 1 or 2, you can see more better. But you would then do a graph here, do a graph here like this line, because you see the market is shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. Normally with this, it tends to pop at the end, so it goes like this, it goes like this, and either this is your breakout or this is your breakout, this region right here. So then the market, normally when the market breaks out of this, it tells you know that it's buy, but sometimes they'll fake, push on up, and then go the opposite way, leaving traders to think, oh, it's a fake out, the market is really going down, and then that's what the market then fucks you up again and does the opposite. So especially with this move right here, the market could either just kept on falling or whatnot, but the fact that it went back to the same area and everything. So anyways, you would then go to your 2 hours, and there's an area we can't drop this box again, this sign. So then 1 hour candle. So here we have last night. We ended up breaking last night at 2. This daily. I don't get what is. Oh, daily 12. There's a 12-hour candle. 12-hour candle says that we closed. 12-hour candle. 12-hour candle. Wonder what it says then. Let me see. Monday, 2 in the morning. Meh. Okay, anyways. Which is the drop that I caught last night? It wasn't this one. It was it this one? Sunday. No, it was this one that I caught. This is the one that was playing out. That if it broke this area, especially, yeah, this was the area when it dropped. All right, and then right here, the homie was telling me, yeah, he didn't see the drop. He didn't see my my short. So he said he was gonna go on a buy, on a retracement, because only after a buy the market goes back up 50%. That's a little retracement or whatnot. But I told him it's too soon. First of all, it broke a monthly. Second of all, it broke a weekly. So it's most likely gonna have a hard time breaking through there. So I would let the market wait for the market. I told him like 7. I told him 7:45 to 8:30 to try it out or something. No, it wasn't that. I forgot what I told him, but something about the time. And once it was right here, if you go to my short, I sent him a screenshot when it was at 4:30 or so. I think around right here then, 4 or 5 o'clock, or it could have been earlier. And I pretty much said that they were gonna do something similar like this. That I was gonna be in this area, and I'm creating support here, and then going back up. First of all, because you had that. This trend line, I was seeing how it's gonna react with the trend line. On top of that, with the boxes, the moment I would have seen this go up, I would have gone for a buy. That's why I sent in that text, and I say, hey, when I saw this, how Bitcoin was looking, and I go and I check how Ethereum was looking. And I think it was the 15-minute candle that I sent him, but let me see. It was down here. Was it down here? Yeah, it was down here. Seeing how I was holding this here right here, instead of being down here, instead of just looking all weak. First of all, how Bitcoin is looking, how even in the 1 hour candle it was sustaining that upper part. I was like, oh, okay, if we continue like this, we're about to shoot up. We're about to go up. And then I would have gone back to Bitcoin. And bam. And I think, okay, that was the NASDAQ. So anyways, yeah, so I told him right here. There's also, I think I sent him a screenshot of how even my indicator was telling you that there was an entry here, either for Bitcoin or Ethereum for there, but they were both, especially Bitcoin. Bitcoin was telling you, hey, this is your buying area, especially this center area right here. That's why these boxes going through your candles and finding those boxes is very, very, very important. You're always gonna see those boxes. From the monthly, I'm gonna show you the NASDAQ right now, to Bitcoin, to whatever, to gold. So anyways, and as you can see, the market blasted way through what we're struggling to. And you know what's funny? On YouTube today, I was hearing these YouTubers, content creators. There was this one guy, he had a, he ended up blowing up a couple years ago, making good calls on coins, and he had a whole team and he had millions, and he lost it. And then recently he created a new platform again, and was talking about, maybe a couple days ago, was talking about how, so and so coin is gonna make you money, or how Bitcoin's about to blast, it's guaranteed, and the numbers say it. And then I look at one of his videos today, and talking about how, sell it, sell your coins, sell all the coins. And this is not a joke. This is not a drill. It doesn't matter. Blah 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 blah. Sell it. Don't try to catch these peaks, these highs. Just drop it right now. And then I see, and it was in the early, maybe at 8-9 o'clock. And then I see this happening. I was like, what the fuck? Like, is he saying that because he knew the market was gonna start rallying, seeming like it's gonna peak, but it's gonna be a trap, or what? Or that's what I'm like. That's why I don't like following YouTubers. YouTubers that give you just data, and then from the data they go, yeah, it's about to go up. This is net. I like just following the guy called, what's it called, money investor. Anyway, TMI. I think his YouTube channel is TMI. I forgot what it stands for. And he just gave you the raw data of Bitcoin. Who's buying, who's selling, and shit. Everybody's buying, from banks to politics. So, anyways, and just curious to me. So, anyways, there's that. It's breaking the monthly. The box right here. This is very important. It's 10:30. Whew. So it's 10:30. Either we're gonna close inside this box right here. Watch, let me see it. Come on, damn, what the fuck did I put in? I'm gonna take that off, put a different color. Sorry guys. Dun 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 dun. Bum bum dun bum bum dun 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 dun. Alright, cool. Let's go. That's enough. So let me see monthly wise. Oh, we already checked where we were, huh? So, sheesh. Let's see what I find here. Sheesh, we're there, right there, the peak. Yeah, breaking into this box is gonna be very important, you guys. Cause we're already at the peak. We're going to the price where we peaked on Thursday, August 8th. Then after that, we've been failing to do so. So the fact that we're right here, and it's 10:38, and you're inside this box, fucking knocking on the door. Yeah, see, knocking on the door, saying, "Let me go in." That's why I said, if it goes down, watch. God damn, it's all over there. So if he rejects that box, god damn, so bad. Alright, go forward here. What the fuck? Let's do a 50-minute candle. Alright, so this 4 candle barely started right now. So I can't even say nothing. I want to wait till 11:45, 12:30 to see where we at. Seeing how we hit a monthly, especially this box right here, which has 2 monthly and from 61,361 to 61,160. It's most likely gonna keep on wicking and closing at 2 in the morning here. Now, if we're over here by 12:30 or so, then we're gonna end up, breaking most likely inside this box right here, and then try to test it to go on down or whatever. But that's what I'm looking for Bitcoin, you guys. I'm not gonna make this video any more longer because pretty much that's pretty much what we're looking for. From there, from 2 o'clock, then we're gonna see where it's gonna close at 5 in the morning. We want to close here at 5 in the morning. That way we can create some support and then go on to the next step, or break it down a little bit but go back here. Otherwise, we're gonna close here at 2 in the morning, test these regions, and then it could possibly bring us back down. So that's why I want to close here at 2 in the morning. But again, depending where we close, if we close here at 2 in the morning, we're probably gonna create some support with these lines right here, and then go for it one more time. But again, that's still 2 in the morning. Seeing that's checking at 12:30 if I remember, if I'm up, and then seeing on 2 in the morning. So 2 in the morning here, cool. We can try one more time, maybe drop down and continue going up. Breaking here, we want to close above here at 2 in the morning to then try and go back up. Otherwise, if we go down, close here at 2, we're gonna have a hard time breaking through this to try to go back up, and most likely break through down here and be back in this region testing this weekly box, especially because of monthly. So if we stay here and reject, most likely gonna create support here because of monthly, and we're gonna bounce off and stay in this region right here. and then also Ethereum will indicate to me, where it's going and whatnot. But that's it for this, you guys. I'm gonna go into Nasdaq and XPX and cover that next. This is Brian Seacrest signing out.